Okay, now, this is just gonna be like a basic design video, man. What you're looking at is basically a two-car garage that someone had converted into living quarters. There was a utility room there. There were 2 bedrooms there. The problem with this two-car garage is there's only 8-foot doors, 8-foot wide doors, which means a conventional garage typically has two 9-foot doors or a 16-foot door. So basically what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off all that brick, rip it out, and fix it. Also have to take out all of this interior because we have water damage there from a previous leak. We have a lot of this there or the other, and of course you could fix all that shit. But when you're doing things in a pretty fast, high-paced, man, commercial environment, it's easy to take it out, man. Of course, they had a dryer here. There was a fake floor here. You can see where they busted the concrete out. So you've got to redo all this anyway. When you relay concrete over existing concrete, especially when you have something as specific as door heights, you wind up and have to redo all of that anyway because your elevation changes. And then, so it's just easier to fix the doors as you go. Of course, some idiot made this into a yellow room, but really what this video is about economy of scale. One of the things that this house did not have going for it was it's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Bedroom, bath, it's brown, I know. We're gonna re-drip it out and redo it. It had a very large den area here, and then you've got the open kitchen. It's got some old electrical things that really need to be removed. And this, that, or the other. So it's got a lot of space here. To give you some idea of the scale of this space, this is almost, I would say, 35 feet across. And it's 12 feet. Of course, you've got a fireplace with gas logs and this, that, or the other. But when you're going to an auction or whenever you're dealing with something like, you can sit there and see that we have built or framed up a wall there. Didn't really need a big header there because that ceiling's already load bearing. So basically we just put in a couple 2x4s up there. And if you looked at the video of the garage, it didn't have any headers there either, and that's something else that we're going to mend. But from there to that far corner over there is 24 feet. I told you the back room over there was roughly about 35 feet. So it lends itself as far as having a formal living room in this area, and you can see the other side of the fireplace. It has this formal living room and formal dining room. Of course, that's not the way people live nowadays. So you can easily take a break in a wall, or even if the break's not there, it really doesn't matter, frame up a wall and put in a doorway. Why do you put in a doorway? Well, it just aids in airflow. Your return is there. And even if the door is shut, it's got a gap under it, where if you seal that wall totally, that air has got to go all the way around to come to that return. If it gets a little chillier, this, there, or the other, you can just open the door. Why is the door not up against the wall? That's very simple, and it's also a design element that a lot of people mess up on a lot. And I've seen a lot of architects basically screw it up, which is why I don't really typically use architects. I hire engineers and have them do architectural work and design. But if you put that doorway, and it's a 36-inch doorway, which is 38 inches rough opening, if you put that over in the corner, yeah, the door can open up onto the wall, but what that effectively does is it makes that wall space there to the left of the fireplace unusable. It also makes this wall space here unusable. So if you offset the door, it just makes more sense. Now, I typically offset a door, I'll tell you the truth. It's a 36-inch door, which if I'm going to go in somewhere, I'm going to do anything, I'm going to put a 36-inch door because that's my standard opening of choice. I'm going to offset it 38 inches off so that it can't strike that back wall. Other things, when you're adding walls that could possibly be taken out depending on need, this, that, or the other, make sure and don't cut your trim, actually notch it. Another big thing as far as why this room has 2 doors, and that's a 12 by 12 room. This is a 24 by, this is a 24 by 14 room. I always forget the offset, but that room's 12 by 12. So this room can be used basically as a office. It can be used as a bedroom. It can be used as a nursery. It can be used for all different kinds of things, and still make this house to where if you wanted to use that space and you had, you know, a couple kids, this, that, or the other, you could put the rebellious teenager down there and utilize it as a standard split bedroom, which that's what you call a house, where bedrooms are not all bunched together down a hallway. Or you can, as I said, use it as an office, use it as a nursery, use it as whatever, because you have access to that space through the front, this area, front, back, anywhere. And if you have to get to a child really quickly, it just makes it work. Of course, whenever you're in this type of environments, you have these things left for you. They left me a Hamilton piano. It's not a very nice piano. It probably costs more to fix than anything. And big pieces of furniture. It's just the way it is. Of course, this house will be totally redone, gutted, redone, this, that, or the other. I'm going to keep the knotty pine just because it's very resilient, and then the plaster on the walls we're also going to keep because it's also very resilient. People can't do things like throw their fist through them. But anyway, of course, got to have new countertops, all that crap. But we'll make it work. Kind of show you how it is when it's all said and done. Got to get a door for that opening, though. That's going to be happy, happy, joy, joy. This is Guns, Knives, and Watches, and have a good one.